Now, if you ever look at the Shroud of Turin, it's a beautiful thing to behold. It is truly the body of Christ.
Glory to God in the high.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to our daily inspiration again. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. And hopefully all of you will be learning something from videos like this. And this is indeed going to be another short video again. And this time, what I'd like to share is this clip of Father Joseph Iannuzzi talking about the shroud. Please listen to this.
And this has been confirmed scientifically after the great hoax in the 70s where they said, oh, there's this piece of fabric that dates back only to the Renaissance period or the medieval period. Well, guess what they found out more recently? That patch was added to the shroud which had been burnt. And upon further analysis found not only plants and bacteria that are only found in Jerusalem at the time of Christ, but they also found that he wore his hair in a certain way in the back. It formed almost like a little tail, which was common among certain rabbis and among certain teachers at the time of Christ, and that there were some etchings of letters in the shroud itself. Now, if you look closely to the legs of Christ in the Shroud of Turin, you'll see one knee is slightly bent, as if it were still on the crucifix. But is it possible that that knee is Christ literally coming back to life, taking his first step? Mary says here that he commanded his deceased humanity to receive his soul again and rise triumphant and glorious. So Christ had to literally rise from his lying position to his standing position. And that image of the Shroud of Turin was produced by light, which emanated from his body at the moment his will commanded his deceased body to receive an immortal soul again. Could that bent knee be caught on radiated light film, so to speak, Christ literally stepping back into life? Well, Mary adds, with this triumphant act, Jesus sealed the reality that he was in his one divine person, both God and man. And with his resurrection, he confirmed his doctrine, his miracles, the life of the sacraments, and the entire life of the church. So, in this triumphant act of Christ's will, commanding his deceased body to come back to life, he sealed, that's the key word, forever sealed the reality that he was God and man. Because if he did not come back to life, he could not be God, could he? And with his resurrection, he confirmed, that's the key word, his doctrine, miracles, life of the sacraments, and life of the church. So his divine will commanding his deceased body to receive life sealed the reality that he was God and man. It sealed the reality of the hypostatic union. And his resurrection confirmed, gave the final brushstroke to his doctrine, miracles, sacraments, and life of the church. Mary adds, moreover, he obtained the triumph over the human will and of all souls that were weakened and almost dead to any true good, so that the life of the divine will that was to bring the fullness of holiness and all blessings to souls might triumph over them. And in so doing, and by virtue of his resurrection, he also sowed the seed of the resurrection to eternal glory in all human bodies. My child, the resurrection of my son encloses everything. And it is the most solemn act that Jesus offered up for love of souls.
Well then, that will be all for the video this time. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us. And hopefully all of you have learned so much from this video. And remember, if ever you have any feedback or suggestion, please let us know in the comments below. Anyway, thank you so much for your continuous support, contributions, and prayers. And until the next one, thanks again for watching and may God bless you.